Before we start the video, just like to take the opportunity to remind everybody I have an email subscription list. The links for the sign up are in the description to the video below, so click the link, go over there, sign up, and I can keep everybody up to date with the latest projects and artwork and videos, but also my latest book, which will be out early next year. It's based around a very different version of Death than we've seen in pop culture so far. He's coming out of retirement to help a transformed human soul to stop an ancient enemy from invading the Earth dimensions with his demon horde. It's action, adventure, pathos and heart all the way in this story. It's definitely got its feet firmly based in the Bronze Age, and it's all ages. So check that out, and I'll be able to give you more information about that and the crowdfunder on that if you're part of the email list. I'll also make sure there's an extra perk in the crowdfunding for anybody who is on the email list. So with that, thanks very much for listening, and on with the video. Hi there, welcome back to the dojo. This is Comic Book Black Belt. I'm Russ Leach, I am the Comic Book Black Belt, and today's video is me showing how I put together a poster for Doctor Who. I think it was the Doctor Who convention, and also a whole comic convention, one of the smaller conventions, but an absolutely brilliant convention. And it was an exclusive poster for the two of them, and it's just my workings out, basically, the sketches underneath it, as you can see here, and how I put it together. I coloured it myself. As I've mentioned before, I wouldn't consider myself a great colourist, but I know the basics, I get by. But what was most important to this particular piece was to get as many bad guys into the piece as possible. That was the concept I came up with, is having the Doctor at the front and running through as many of the classic characters and some of the newer characters from the more recent series as well, and fit them all into the page in a dynamic way, so they weren't just cardboard cutouts to the back. So I made it so that some were closer, the more prominent characters, and the others that are a bit more bit part or older characters maybe people didn't know quite so well were at the back, and that followed through in the way that I penciled it and inked it, and then into the colours and the shading. So you can see here I've got into the finished inks, and now I'll show you how I laid down some colours, so I can break down the layers of how that worked. I separated things out as well to make it easier for myself, both in the inks and in the colours. I've spoken before about using layers in Photoshop, in inking and in colouring, and it's such a useful tool. I would pitch it as probably the most useful aspect of using Photoshop is the fact that you can layer things, and how it gives you the ability to separate out so much of the content, like the physical content of, say, figures and attributes of objects within the composition, which is actually what makes it easier than drawing that on a piece of paper, because that's all something you'd have to work out in your head, and the way that it's inked as well, it just makes it that much more difficult. So definitely a sort of a hack there as far as inking is concerned, using the layers and making that work, and using the layers in colour as well, so you can build up you can build up the content of the image that you're producing in a way that just makes it easier, first off, for you to produce it, so that you're not putting it all down on the one level, but also it aids in creating depth in your drawing as well, and if you look at it from a tech perspective as well. So for instance, in the far background I've got all the aliens, and what I've done is just done a blue to red graduation, so that it's knocked them back from the real colours of the aliens in the front. The other thing I could have done on that, and have done in other images, is used a blur. to put them even further into the background, and so you add these techniques to the usage of layers within your composition, and there's all kinds of things that you can do working digitally, and it really has been, I would say it's helped my work blossom, to be honest, being able to work digitally, because it's given me the ability to do things that I didn't think I'd necessarily be able to do with the work that I've produced. So just a quick insight really into this poster. I really enjoyed producing the poster. I loved my time on Doctor Who, it was great fun, and I just thought I'd show how the poster was broken down, the sketches, the pencils, the inks and the colours for the channel. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. Thanks very much for watching. If you subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. If you're over on BitChute, thanks for subscribing there as well. Remember to like and share. Sharing the videos, especially for YouTube, is really, really useful. And obviously also hit up my email subscription list, and hopefully pretty soon I'll be able to show some bits and pieces from my new book as well. I've got lots of work coming in October, so I'll try and get some original stuff out for you then. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you again in another video real soon. Bye bye. Thanks for watching Comic Book Black Belt. If you've enjoyed the content from this video, please like, share or subscribe, and come over and follow me on Twitter. It's been great having you in the dojo. See you again soon.